Hi, welcome, I'm Martin, and this is a Xiaomi mystery box. So Xiaomi was kind enough to send me this mystery box, and let's have a look what they sent me. Okay, so what we got here is the Mi Smart sensor set with the hub, the sensors, and some sensors. We also got two Mi LED smart bulbs that we can get working also with some of the stuff from the sensor set. So we should have some fun here, guys. Let's open it up and start playing with it. So what you get here is primarily the hub that acts both as a hub and a speaker. You get two motion detectors, and we get two window or door sensors that combine this with the small magnet that you see here. And we get a Mi wireless switch that can be used for many types of automations. One obvious example would be that we could use it to turn the two light bulbs that we also got on and off, but let's play with that later. Right, so the other thing we got here was the Mi LED smart bulb, the color version. So what we got here is the light bulb that looks like this. And this is the edition with the E27 socket. So yeah, but let's start adding this stuff together and see what we can do with it. So with everything out of the box, this is what we get. Again, the two light bulbs, the Xiaomi hub, the two magnetic sensors, the two motion sensors, the Mi wireless switch, a user manual, this pin that we will use to reset devices, and you get some stickers that you can use to mount these to the surfaces that you want them to sit on. So to get started here, we first need to plug in the Xiaomi hub into a power outlet here. This is actually a power strip from Xiaomi, something that you can buy on top of what you are seeing here in the set, in the light bulbs. And that power strip can actually also be controlled by some of the sensors that you see here. Once the hub is ready, you will hear a voice speaking.
Waiting to connect. Please open the app.
Right, and that tells us that we are ready to go into the Mi Home app that you can download free from your app store and set up an account. And once you've done that, you can start adding the sensors. So let me show you that within the app.
So to set up the app, we hit the plus sign in the top right corner and we find our control hub from within the list. Then we need to get our hub connected to our Wi-Fi network, and we do that by first defining which network you want the hub to connect to. And then you select that network from within the device that you are setting up this system on, and that will connect the hub to your Wi-Fi network. After that, we can give the hub a name and we are good to go. And just by adding the hub, all the other sensors are automatically added to your system. So here you can see me testing out the magnetic door sensor or window sensor, and you can see within the log that it shows up. We can do the same for the wireless switch, where we go into the log and we can see the single press registers, the double press registers, and lastly the press and hold press is also registers. So last sensors just to be tested out is the window sensor, where we pretty much do the same. We go into the log, just do a gesture before the sensor, and we verify that it shows up. So to start adding this stuff together, let's do an automation where we make the wireless switch single press action turn the alarm on or off. You also have the option to turn the alarm on and off using the app as demonstrated here. But let's combine it all together and start showing that if we trigger one of the sensors, that the hub will sound an acoustic alarm, and you will also see within the app that the alarm has been triggered. We can do the same for the magnetic sensors. If we move them apart, that will also trigger the alarm if it is turned on. Next up is setting up the Mi LED smart bulb, and we do that by finding it within the list, and we then need to reset the bulb to make it ready by turning it on and off 5 times. That enables us to connect it to your Wi-Fi network, and once we've done that, it will show up in our app and we can name it and set the room that it sits within. It's easy to turn the bulb on and off just by hitting the power icon on the main screen. If you want to adjust the color temperature, the brightness, or to select a specific color, you can do that just by pressing the tile. Here you have lots of colors to choose from, and you can adjust it in pretty much every way you want to. So let's combine the 2 bulbs and the sensor set. We can do that by creating an automation that lets us control the bulbs by using the Mi wireless switch, and that's quite easy to do as demonstrated here. We can also easily let the motion sensors trigger an individual light, or we could combine it if we wanted to. That's also very easy to do.
So let's sum up here. So the sensor set with the 2 motion sensors, the 2 magnetic sensors, the wireless switch and the hub will cost you around $55 on AliExpress. I'll leave a link in the description field. So this is a fairly new set, and one of the things that's with this set, like you saw in the demonstration, the sensors are all sort of pre-programmed to the hub. So just by installing the hub, all the sensors are automatically added to your system. Very clever from Xiaomi's side, and this is a new thing with this set. So great little touch there. And you can do so much with this. The typical scenario here, like I showed you, is building a home alarm system, but you can do many other things. So this set is a great starting point for getting into the Xiaomi system if you want to go that way. You can buy a lot of different additional sensors and stuff that you can connect to the hub later on if you want to extend your system. Great set. You can find it on AliExpress. These 2, the light bulbs, they are actually so new that they are not, I haven't been able to find these on the AliExpress store yet. I expect that once you will find them, and I'm shooting this in late November 2019, so yeah, if you look after that, hopefully they're there. I'm guessing you should find them at around a price point at $15. So one thing you should note here is, like you saw in the video, I didn't need the hub to add these bulbs to my Mi Home app. So this is one thing where these bulbs are different than your typical Philips or IKEA smart bulbs, because those all depend on a hub to work. These do not. So you can use the hub with the sensors if you want to do those types of automations where a light turns on if a sensor is passed. But if you just want to use control the lights using your app, you can do without the hub and just buy the bulbs. And again, I'm guessing that you should see a price point at around $15. I think they're great bulbs. They're really bright, even brighter than the Xiaomi bulbs that the Philips Hue bulbs that I have a lot of. So again, like always, Xiaomi does great in this area. So these work together great, but you can also buy them separately if you just want one of them. So hope you found this interesting. Yeah, links in the description field, and if you have any questions, drop a note and I'll talk to you then. Bye. See you.